Forget everything you thought you knew about living room design, because 2025 is rewriting the entire playbook. This isn't just about furniture and paint colors. It's about creating a living space that tells your story, reflects your personality, and makes every guest who walks through your door stop and say, "Wow, this feels different." If you've ever looked around your living room and felt like something was missing, like it was nice, but not quite alive, then what you're about to discover will change the way you see your home forever. Over the past few months, I've been diving deep into global trend forecasts, design magazines, and even conversations with top interior designers. What I found is that 2025 is all about warmth, authenticity, and personality. It's about moving away from sterile perfection and embracing designs that feel lived in, soulful, and uniquely yours. By the end of this video, you'll not only know the top living room decor ideas for 2025, you'll also understand how to infuse your space with character, emotion, and timeless beauty without spending a fortune. So, let's start with the first big shift you'll see everywhere next year: the move toward a collected global look. For years, living rooms have been dominated by safe, matching furniture sets and neutral tones that felt, well, predictable. But 2025 is throwing predictability out the window. Instead, designers are celebrating pieces that carry a story, whether it's a Moroccan pouf, a Turkish rug, or Mediterranean pottery. These aren't just decor items, they're conversation starters. They're reminders of history, travel, and culture. Picture this: you step into a living room layered with a colorful hand-woven rug from Istanbul, a carved wooden mask from Africa, and pottery that looks like it's been passed down for generations. The room feels alive, not like a showroom, but like a storybook filled with memories. That's the magic of the collected look. And here's the best part: you don't need to travel the world to create it. Even a single statement piece from a local artisan shop or vintage market can transform your space into something extraordinary. But there's another powerful design shift happening, and it might surprise you. For so long, perfection was the goal. Smooth surfaces, flawless finishes, and everything in its place. But in 2025, imperfection is the new perfection. This design philosophy, known as wabi-sabi, is gaining momentum like never before. Instead of hiding flaws, it celebrates them. Think weathered wooden tables, wrinkled linen throws, hand-thrown clay bowls with uneven edges. These details whisper authenticity. They remind us that life is not about perfection. It's about presence, about being real. Walk into a wabi-sabi inspired living room and you'll feel it instantly, a cozy calmness. The textures invite you in, the imperfections make you exhale, and suddenly the room feels like a sanctuary. In a world obsessed with polished appearances, this trend is a breath of fresh air. And maybe, just maybe, it's what your living room has been missing. Now, let's talk color. If you've been living with white walls and gray furniture because it felt safe, 2025 is the year to step into something bolder, warmer, and richer. This year's palette is all about earth tones, deep terracotta, olive green, and warm brown. These shades connect us to nature and bring a grounding energy into the home. Designers call them confidence colors because they don't just decorate a space, they transform its mood. Imagine swapping out a few throw pillows for earthy olive, laying down a terracotta toned rug, or draping a chocolate brown throw blanket over your sofa. Suddenly, your living room feels warm, grounded, and effortlessly inviting. These colors don't scream for attention, they soothe. They remind us of nature's embrace, and in an age where life feels so fast-paced, that sense of grounding is priceless. But color isn't the only way to soften your space. 2025 is also the year of curves and organic shapes. Gone are the sharp edges and boxy furniture that dominated the last decade. In their place, we're welcoming curved sofas, round coffee tables, and wavy mirrors. Why? Because these shapes feel natural. They flow like water. They invite you to relax. Think of a living room with a circular coffee table nestled in front of a gently curved sofa. The room instantly feels more open, more harmonious. Curves break up the rigidity of straight lines, reminding us of the organic shapes we see in nature. And even a single piece, a wavy mirror or a rounded ottoman, can completely change the energy of a room. It could be an oversized abstract painting that dominates the wall, a patterned rug that grounds the entire space, or a sculptural chair that feels like a piece of art. The key is contrast. A quiet background, paired with a bold statement, creates a perfect balance of serenity and drama. It's designed with tension, and that tension is what makes it unforgettable. So where does that leave us? Living room decor in 2025 isn't about following rigid rules or buying cookie-cutter furniture sets. It's about embracing your own story. It's about layering textures, celebrating imperfections, warming up with earthy tones, softening with curves, and daring to add drama with sculptural lighting and bold accents. And ultimately, it's about creating a space where you don't just live, you feel alive. As you think about your own living room, ask yourself, what story do I want my space to tell? Do I want it to feel like a sanctuary of calm? A celebration of global culture? A place of vibrant energy? Or maybe, just maybe, a mix of all three? Because here's the truth, 2025 is giving you permission to break away from the expected. To decorate not just for aesthetics, but for emotion. To design a living room that doesn't just look good in photos, but one that feels like home. And if you're ready to take these ideas even further, I've got something special for you. In my next video, I'll reveal how to get that luxurious, high-end living room look without spending luxury prices. You don't want to miss it, because the strategies I'm about to share will save you thousands while making your space look like it belongs in a design magazine. So stay tuned, because that's coming up next.